Okay, so you guys, new product alert, new product alert. This product has been out on the market maybe for just a couple weeks. So a few of you have grabbed it. A bunch of you need to grab it. It's perfect going into spring and summer. This is the shade Cosmo. These are our Cheeky Clean Highlighting Balms. So you heard that right. They're a highlighter. They're clean, but they're a balm texture. It's like a really like a salve. Okay, it's super cool. And I'm going to show you all the different colors, what those look like, and then all the different ways to use it, my tips and tricks. My bun is not staying in film. All the tips and tricks. Seriously, I got you.
Do you love me, Matthew?
So we got 4 shades. Here they are. Cheeky Clean Highlighting Balms. What's cool about these is that they're interchangeable with your blush colors. So all of our blushes come in these containers, right? So we have blush refills and highlighting refills now. There is a hole right in the back of every little compact that you just poke through with a pen, and your shade will lift up and you can just get the refill and it'll drop right in, which is super nice. It's super nice for your wallet. It's super nice for waste. So no, we are not sending out a million of these every single time, which is good. Okay, let's dive into colors. This one is Flare. It's like a deeper bronzy color. This is Cosmo, and it's a rose goldy color. And we have Lunar, which is the clear shade. That's Astro, and it's like an actual golden hue. Pretty. So my first and biggest tip for you for any of these shades is that when you get them home, you really want to work them in. You want to use the heat in your finger, and you want to just like maybe sit on the couch and just be like do 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 do. Okay, you want to work them in. They are a balm, right? So think about like your coconut oil at home or any oils that you use. They tend to solidify at room temperature. So if you have the air conditioning on, or it's cooler where you live, or they're just, you know, you're just getting them out of the package for the first time, you really, really want to work it in. I remember when I first got Lunar, and I was like, oh, I'm not getting much. I had to work it in. It's almost like you got to get the first layer going. You got to like prime the pump. You know what I'm saying, girls? You got to work it a little bit. But look, okay? You're going to get amazing results. You just need to work it because it is full of skincare. It's a balm. So this product can be used in a multitude of different ways, and I'm going to show you how. But just to quickly go over it, you can use them on your eyes, you can use them on your cheeks, you can use them as highlighter, you can use them in the inner corner, above your lip, under your lip. You can use them so many different ways. But whatever way you want them to show up will be a different application technique. So if you're like, I just want it as a cute little highlighter, like above my blush or above my bronzer, yeah, go in with your ring finger. But if you're like, I want it to be my whole cheek, then you're really gonna wanna go in with a brush, get a ton on, and stamp it there. Same thing for your eyes. If you wanna just go ahead, and I'll try it here with you, and just kind of give yourself a quick lid glow because that's who you are, quick and easy, oh, done. But if you want a more masterful, sculpted look, go ahead and use a brush, which I'll show you both. You can do an entire face with these highlighting balms. They're full of skincare. Again, they're just adding to your skincare regimen. You're gonna be glowy, you're gonna be dewy, you're gonna be pretty, you're gonna be put together. But just make sure that you're aware of how you're applying them. That is like my biggest thing. So like, don't think you're gonna get like a cheek with just, you know, your fingers. These aren't as pigmented as our cream blushes. These are thinner and glowier. They're not These are not matte, this is, right? This has a ton of pigment. So if you went with your fingers on your cheek, totally fine. These, you gotta get it going on, right? So like take your brush, get it on in there and watch. Okay, right, so we're in here, we're getting it, right? Just do that face, like get it. And then just stamp it into place where you want it. So if you're a deeper skin tone, right? Here we go. If you're a deeper skin tone, then you're going to have to do a couple layers of this if you want it to look boom, all right? So this is the color Flare. This is the deepest one. If you're lighter, I can help you pick a shade, just depending on what type of color you're looking for. But now I've got that glow and I've got the cheek, and that was super easy. You saw, I'm literally just patting it on. There's no rubbing, tugging, pulling. I'm just patting that into place. I'm gonna go ahead and look crazy. So if you have a blush color that you like, okay, and you don't want like the full cheek highlight, the full cheek glow, take your blush color. Oh, look at how much more pigmented that is. So let's get something and dab it out. You guys, with cream, it's amazing because all you have to do is dab if you get too much, right? That's really pretty. So now we've got, this is Truffle, I believe. I should probably know the names. I'm gonna take the Rose Gold, and again, this one has barely been used. Barely, so we're gonna just get on in there, right? You gotta work them, you gotta work them. You gotta work them when you first get them. Okay, so Cosmo, the Rose Gold color, on top of my blush, and I'm just gonna stamp it over top, and that's gonna give me, look at that. Look at that. Do you see that? Oh my God, in person, it's like wild. So you can make a really glowy blush. You can use it as a topper. You can just use it right on the center of your nose. Hello. You can use it right here on the center of your lips. You can use it right here on the center of your face, right on your chin, anywhere the light catches. Okay, so on this side, you saw I just did with my ring finger, we've got Flare. Right? How easy is that? So if you're just like a finger and go type girl, like just dab some up here, dab some here, dab, 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 you're done. But if you want to get a little more precise with it, I'm taking the Cosmo, so the Rose Gold, I'm swirling it into my palette. Come on. And I'm putting this color all over my lid. This is a Rose Gold color. Freaking stunning. Stunning. Look at that. Oh my God, I think I just put my elbow in Lunar. You can bring it right down here. You guys, like imagine being on the beach or at the pool, like, oh, at a like country club, and you're just like out here at sunset slaying. So a lot of you will hop on the Lunar train, which is the clear one first and foremost. So as you might see, you will see, in another video of mine, I like to use it underneath my eye, right? Underneath my eyes for brightening. And then sometimes I'll put concealer over the top, or I'll just go in with my tinted moisturizer. Totally up to you. But that's like an all-in-one glow if you do that. But if not, just pop a little bit of that clear shade Lunar right on the top of your cheekbone and look at it catch. Like stunning. 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 Take it over here. You want to make sure you're highlighted the same on both sides. Like you could do an entire matte look and then just grab the Lunar and grab yourself a little bit of highlight. I'm going to show you where else to put it, but look at that. Okay, where else can you put Lunar? You can do this depending on your skin tone. You can put these anywhere. But I'm taking Lunar, again with my brush. You can use your finger as well. The heat in your finger. Take your brush and we're going to go boop, corner of the eyes. Hello. You can bring it up a little bit if you want, just to give yourself a little bit of... You guys, I think I swirl for way too long. You probably don't have to do as much, but I'm trying to make it so you can see it on camera. Look at that. So you can do any of that. You can concentrate that color right there, that highlight right there. You don't have to bring it down or up. I'm just showing you all the possibilities. You could leave it right there, don't move, or you can bring it up like I did over some matte eyeshadow. You can bring it down to brighten your under eye. Totally up to you. literally going to be the glowiest person in the world when I'm done with this. But what's actually fun is that after this, I'm going to do tips and tricks on how to use the new matte powder. So I'm making myself really shiny as if I had oily skin so that I can show you how to mattify and use all the things. Anyway, all right, so where else can we highlight? We can highlight up under our brow if we had like a makeup look on. Check that out. Yep. We can highlight right here. And you can do this, again, like I said, with any of the colors. You can highlight right there. You can highlight right there. You can highlight right here. You can highlight right here. Right here. You guys, the possibilities of these products, these highlighting balms, are endless. And because there's different colors, you can create different looks for different skin tones. They are a skin lover's dream. So keep in mind, these can be an addition to your look or they can be your full look depending on what type of look you're going for. If you just want something simple and you want to be glowy, pop a little bit on your cheek like this, pop a little on your eyes with your ring finger, maybe a little down the center of your face, and you are done and you are going. Use your tinted moisturizer first, or your foundation, or your tinted SPF. That's what I just did. And then kind of just build some highlight over the top of it. When your face hits that sun, it's gonna be amazing. And again, you don't have to highlight this much. You could simply do it on the top of your cheek. It just depends how much glow you want. And here's the deal, you guys. I am a drier skin type, right? So I fantasize about being this glowy and dewy, and I am, we're all aging, right? So it's like I want all my fine lines and wrinkles to be pushed out and just my face to look luminous and juicy. But I totally understand if that's not you. If you are more prone to oily skin and you're like, that's freaking me out, don't do it like this. Even oily skin people want to wear makeup, right? And this is a fun skincare meets makeup product. You can simply just dab it on the top of your cheekbones to give you that little pop right there. You do not have to do this. I'm just here to show you all of the possibilities. And I think I forgot one. Here we go. Lips. Hello. So I'm using my ring finger. I've got garden fingers. I have dirt all under my nails, but I don't care. This is the rose gold. You guys, stop. It's cool because Beauty Counter is just so fresh. You're like, if you use Beauty Counter, you're like the fresh girl. You're like the girl who, goes to the gym and has your water. And like, even if you're not doing those things, right? Like, you're like, I don't exercise yet, or whatever the case is. Put this persona in your mind. Like, every time I see somebody wearing Beauty Counter, it's just a different vibe to me. They look young. They look fresh. They look taken care of. They look put together. They have this look to them. Every single one of you who are using Beauty Counter, to me, you have that look. Myself, my team, it's like we all have this just like glow about us. Because we know the products are safe and clean and they're good for us. So I can slather them all over my face, on my lips, and my eyes, every freaking where, the crevices. And I know that I'm taken care of. But they're light and they're airy and they're all skin loving. Also, they're high performing. Like, you just look like you stepped off of like Cool Girl Street in somewhere California or Florida, and you're just like, hey, like, I'm tan, I got my bun, I got my sports bra on, and I'm like ready to tackle the day like no one can mess with me. So yeah, I really invite you to, get your Beauty Counter cool girl vibe going, because your skin and your insides and your mental and everything will just thank you, because you look freaking like a goddess, okay? Like, but you didn't try, like a non-try hard goddess. Hilarious. So if you have any questions, of course, put them in the chat, message me, do whatever you want to do. If you have a specific question about highlighters, don't be afraid to ask. I hope I covered it all. But let me know how you guys are loving your cheeky clean balm.